Hey guys, in this video, I want to show you what is the most profitable thing you can sell on Etsy. And when I mean thing, you can either say an actual product or just a category on its own, right? So for me, I think one of the most profitable categories are digital products, right? Printable items, anything that is straight digital where you just have to create it once and it'll sell forever, right? So in this screen, this is actually one of my dashboards from one of my stores. And it's, as you can see, this is a 7-day chart. In the last 7 days, over 1,500 in revenue. And there's going to be, obviously, this includes some of the fees that come with Etsy, 5%, and also the 20 cents listing fee. So 20 cents times the 139, that's what I would pay for the actual listing fee. And there's going to be a little bit of marketing fees, right? Because I do use Etsy ads. So that's a whole nother conversation. But, for the most part, this is almost all of the revenue that you get within the week, right? Well, that I got from within the week. All right, let's jump right in. I'm going to start listing a couple different categories and niche that you can use for digital products you can sell. And I'll kind of go through them quickly because there's a few of them and I want to keep these videos shorter, right? But make sure to stay tuned to the very end because the last one is a really good one that I'm kind of looking into even if I want to do it myself, right? So make sure to stay because you're not going to want to miss out on that one. And I might even do another video after this one to talk about that category because I think there's a lot to talk about and it kind of fits within this video saying what's the most profitable product. So that one actually might be it, but we'll just go ahead. So starting the first one, digital planners. Digital planners is one that's kind of has a bunch of other subcategories that you can tap into, right? As you can see, there's monthly, weekly planners. There's fitness planners. There's meal prep planners. There's budget planners. Like there's so many different categories that you can tap into, and you can use a lot of different programs to create these. There's Word. You can use any Adobe products. You can use Excel. You can use Canva, right? So there's a lot of different options on how you can create this. And if you have more questions on this, I can create other videos for you to do this, okay? Second one are just printable cards, greeting cards, thank you cards, birthday cards. There's a lot on this one. I haven't looked too deeply into this, but I know a lot of people are doing very well in this category because you know, just from what I've seen, there hasn't been any ones that are dominating too much in this category. So I think if someone comes in to really do a good job, they can. All right. So next one are social media templates. Okay. So this one is a category I see is really coming up, especially real estate templates. I talked about this category a while ago, and the stats are just looking so good, right? There's so many people are becoming realtors and need a social presence that they are coming to Etsy, for templates. And yeah, there's a lot of good content on YouTube you can see from other people talk about using Canva to create these, right? So again, these are all digital products, right? You just create it once, it'll sell forever. It's very passive. And the only thing you need to maintain are just customer service, right? And that's why I love, selling digital products, right? Like for the most part, everything is passive and does the work for you after you just put in the initial work. And I'm not saying, if you sell physical products, you can't make as much profit. Like you totally can. If you sell high ticket price items, you totally can. But I'm just saying for anyone who wants to start something and not have a big overhead, not having to put a big chunk of initial investment, right? So I think that's a great starting point, right? Just to dip your toes into the e-commerce world. If you have a computer, even if you just have a phone, I think you can start, one of these business from that. Actually, don't quote me on that. You probably need a computer to do this, but yeah, to create the actual templates, you can just straight from the phone, and to upload it, you'll probably need a computer. But anyways, back to this next category, which are wedding printables. Anything wedding related is it's just crazy. If you're someone that's interested in this niche, totally, I say jump into this one. You can use Canva, Microsoft Word, anything to create table cards, these signs, right? You can do a lot more custom work. If you like doing custom work, they'll pay a lot more. Or you can just sell them these templates, right? And then you maybe give them the font if you have the rights for it, and they will just type in their names, right? So there's a lot of different opportunities you can do within this category, okay? Okay, next one. So next one are just wall art printables, right? This is something that's, it's been around for a long time. Okay, so am I gonna say this is the most unsaturated market? Probably not. It's definitely more saturated than the other ones I talked about, but there's still a lot of space in here, right? Because if you think about wall art, there's so many different styles, and the styles and trends, they evolve, right? They are constantly evolving. So, you know, there's always going to be an area that you can tap into. So for me, this is one of the categories that I'm in. And, I say that you can create something once and it'll sell forever. It's true, but, it only sells to a certain point where the trend is still lasting, right? So you're going to have to still, once in a while, still come in, refresh your style if you want to stay relevant, right? These things are super cool. These are kind of like the newer styles. These are nice, right? Okay, next one. Website templates, okay? So this one is definitely more niche if you're a coder, you actually enjoy creating websites. This is a great one to get into. So this might not be for everyone because not everyone knows how to do this. I don't know how to do this, so I'm not in this category. But if I if I knew how to create these templates, I would. So if you do, that's great. If you know other people who are in this niche, if they design websites, please let them know because I think this is a great opportunity. Because a lot of these developers are working for places where they are doing this already, right? They're doing these for in-house businesses, but if you're gonna design them anyways, you might as well design them for yourself and make passive income moving forward, right? Instead of just for one company. But that's just for me. That's just what I would do. But yeah. So this is the last category that I would talk about in this video. And I know in the earlier part of the video, I mentioned that the last one's gonna be a big one. And this is definitely a huge one. Lightroom presets. So what are Lightroom presets, right? So essentially they are just filters for your photos. And Instagram, all these different platforms, they have these built-in filters that people love to use, right? People love using filters, right? Regardless of, we can debate about it's good or not, but in general, people do use them, right? And there's so many different styles. People don't like using the generic ones that they see on apps. They want to have more original ones, right? And people come to Etsy for this, right? You can look through the stats on eRank or Marmalade, and there are crazy amounts of demand on this. There's so much. I'll break it down in my next video because I do want to talk more about this category. But yes, it's amazing. What you do is you would open up the Lightroom app, and then you can just do custom presets. You create your own preset. You would save them, export that file, and then you would put it into these sites, right? You would showcase them in a way that people can see the examples, right? So I'm just clicking on one of these right now. Bestseller, amazing. They're probably doing so well. So you would just showcase it this way, right? Before and after videos. But it's unreal how much people are making in this category. And then yeah, here are just some of my top product categories for you that are very profitable, all within the digital realm. I want to do more on this and also print on demand, other things like that. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't liked the video, please like it. If I brought value to you, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I'm going to try to make more videos like this. So take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.